to jump right on in to our interview with our two superstars from the Wroclaw Panthers, Devan Burrell and AJ Wentland. Let's get them on the show. There we go.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having us.
Awesome. Fellas, we are thrilled to have you on the show. Everybody in the chat, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in there. Dev, first of all, man, I got to apologize because you and I were supposed to do an interview last week, and I got sick as hell and couldn't do it. But what better way to do it than to do it live on the show, and also joined with your teammate, AJ Wentland. You two guys have been kind of some of the premier names in the league for the last few years. My first question to you guys, both of you guys coming back to the same team, you have continuity of American imports on that Panthers defense. How important is that, and how beneficial is that to have two kind of veteran leaders coming back to the squad?
You want me to go, Dev, or you want to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm excited. I'm excited to be back with the Panthers. It's a great organization. Always excited to work with Dev. I've been working with him the last few years. One of the hardest workers that I've been with. Great athlete, and especially to be a part of this defense with Coach Kuligowski being second year in his system. I think our defense is going to be a lot better than what we had last year. We had the number one rush defense. Want to get better with that and just continue to grow. We have new pieces coming in, and I think that the defense will be better than what we had last year. We had a good defense, but I think we'll strive to be great this season. And offensively, we got DJ at quarterback. He's awesome. Been working with him since he got here. And Darrell Stewart, last time Stu and I were on the same team, we won a championship in Germany. So really excited to work with him again. Great guy. And I'm just really excited about this season.
Yeah, man, when you guys won that championship, that was against me. It was kind of a heartbreaker. You guys absolutely I'm kind of hurt, ripping up old wounds right now. Dev, what about you? How you feel?
You were saying about the continuity with the defense, right? Yeah. So basically, I think it's good because me and AJ like bounce off each other. He handles the line, handles the linebackers, and I handle the DBs and stuff like that. So as far as that, we just work hard, man. He real reason why I came back. It's difficult to find players like that. Like you don't see a lot of guys playing with each other back to back years. Like you see everybody splits up every other year. So I think that's good for us as far as, our situation in Leipzig and us, not having a team anymore, us having to move. And, AJ was the one that actually brought me here. So, we're going to keep going at it and trying to win, man. That's all we want to do.
That's it. I love working with Dev, man. It's been a blessing since he came over in Leipzig, and it's been just awesome growing every year, seeing him grow every season. And like I said, I think this season we're going to have a really good group on defense, and especially as a whole. And the Polish players they're always working hard. They're tough, gritty guys. We have a lot of really good Polish players, and I think you guys will be hopefully, I think you guys will be surprised on what you see on the product that we show this season.
Yeah, they're going to be surprised for sure.
We love that, bro. And just from the chat, Hurricane 99 says AJ born with that neck.
Yes, sir.
Elite linebacker neck, bro. You got the perfect linebacker neck right there. I don't know if you were born with it as a gift or if this is something you hit in the weight room. Either way.
It's a little bit of both. I used to wrestle growing up, so I think wrestling always made my neck really strong. And then playing football my whole life, but even now I still do neck exercises because it's important as a football player, to protect your head, protect your neck. So I still, keep it strong.
Absolutely. Matt, you got a question?
Yeah, absolutely. So Devan, I've scouted you since before you even came to Leipzig. I had you on my boards. Me and you have talked for years. From year one, Leipzig, then you went to Milan, now you're in Panthers for your second season. How has your game developed over that time?
It was developed by just being more mature and being as far as a player that what can I say? Being smarter. Your IQ has to rise every year. So I didn't start playing football until college. So I played basketball, so I've been playing football for 7 years now. But my IQ is just going up and up and up and up every year. And just being a better player as far as watching the film study, things like that. It really takes a toll if you don't, because you won't know people's tendencies. You won't know what he likes to do on second down, what he likes to do on third down. And I play corner, and it's more like a thinking game. So, I grew up in Las Vegas. I used to watch boxing a lot and stuff like that. So it's really like a chess match. So I'm really starting to be able to treat it like that every year now. More this year now is going to be a chess match every time. Every receiver I match up with is going to be a chess match. He's going to have to outthink me. He's going to have to you're gonna have to outwill me the whole time because it's like a chess match. I take it like boxing. That's what I've been working on the most is my IQ and knowing where to be, on third downs, knowing where to be on second downs, and knowing how to hide this coverage, disguise this coverage, and show them this, but I'm really in this. So yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, man, I think that corner, you have to have the most elite mentality in football because you got to have that short memory if you get beat on a play. Not saying that this ever happens to you, but like for a corner, you really have to have that kind of dog mentality.
Yeah, it's like a fight, like boxing. Like you jab you one time, boom, you forget it. All right, forget about it. Come right back.
Absolutely. I'm wondering, both of you guys, AJ, you can answer first, and then Dev, do you guys feel like you guys are a little overlooked out there in Poland, maybe a little underappreciated, at least in the off-season stuff? Do you guys get that vibe?
Yeah, a little bit, but at the end of the day, I really pride myself on just like destroying the hype, and I think a lot of the guys have that same mentality here. It's like we don't really care what other people say. We don't let anyone define our success. Like last season, our season was a 6-6 season. We know that we could have been in the playoffs easily, just with a couple score differences. It was really close games. We think that this season is going to be the same. We're gonna have a lot of battles. We're gonna have a lot of close games, but we're gonna win. And we're excited to get out there and show everybody that we belong at the top. If we get into that playoff race, it's going to be a dogfight to the end. And if we get in there, anybody can win. So we know that it's up to us to get it done. So we don't really worry about what other people say or the hype that goes on. We're just excited to go out there and beat everybody on our schedule. Not looking at our schedule, it's like I can't think anyone that we can't beat. So we're excited to get out there and play against some new teams this year and continue to battle in the East as well. So just looking forward to it. And like I said, just priding ourselves on defining our own success and not letting anyone else do that for us.
Yeah, and for me, I think I like it. I like as far as we don't get as much credit in the off season because it's like a prove it thing. Nobody's gonna give us nothing if we haven't proved it yet. So, and I feel like that puts a chip on the shoulders, of the guys that we play with here, and it puts a chip on my shoulder too. Like I'm kind of my mind might be kind of like a different agent, but that fuels me. It bothers me, but it gets me to the point to where it makes me work harder.
Exactly.
That's it. So
exactly. Every day we're out there competing. I love it. Like just the last 3 days going out there and just balling out. We, even Dev and I get a little chippy with each other. We push each other every day. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, we was arguing yesterday about who worked out the most. Since I'm like, bro, no, I worked out more than you yesterday.
I said no, I did 3 yesterday. He's like, no, you did 2. I'm like, no, you did 2.
Who wins? Who is working out more right now?
We don't know.
We're both every day.
We're an hour right now.
Yeah, we're on the field every day. That's why I was asking Maxie before the show. I'm like, when we get off, we can go. Go head up.
To it.
We're gonna let you go. We're gonna let you go quick so you guys can get to the gym and compete with each other. Matt, you got another question?
For sure. So AJ, you've been in Europe. Me and you talked about it on the chat for nearly 10 years. You played with literally everyone. You and Glenn, you and Daryl. You played with everyone. You've also, last season, saw the Panthers had a lot of QB issues. It was rotating in and out. Offense never really got started. Also, DJ is new to Europe. So you've seen a lot of different quarterbacks come in. You've seen them struggle. What sets DJ apart? What's the evaluation? Sell me on DJ Irons. We've got to have DJ Irons on the team. How's your proposal to that?
Yeah, definitely. DJ is a guy that works hard. I saw that right away. He's got the right mentality just coming in. He's a positive leader. A guy that can influence the other players around him, and he's about that work. He's about that action. He's ready to compete. He's ready to defy the odds. Destroy the hype. He's got that same mentality that Dev and I have. That same chip on our shoulder. He's a guy that played at a big school, but he's also faced a lot of adversity in his life. Nothing was handed to him, and he understands that. He loves playing football. He loves the game. It's like I haven't worked with a quarterback like that in a long time. That just has that same mentality of playing as a linebacker. I can see him playing on defense. He's got that same dog mentality. So I think those are huge assets right there that you want a quarterback. Leadership, a guy that's going to be gritty, a guy's going to go out there and show it, lead by example. I haven't heard him complain about anything, and that's just one thing that I just really like about him. Already working with him, and we get along with each other on and off the field, and I think that he's going to be a great asset to the team. I think he's going to lead the offense. Him and Darrell Stewart working together, and we have a lot of other pieces coming in as well on the offense, and guys who've been out here, David Brzezowski at running back. We've built up the whole line. offense is going to be a lot better this season. We got some great coaches.
I think your mic's gone. I think your mic's gone
I
a little
didn't
bit.
want to say nothing because I thought
Here we go.
We might have to get you a repeat,
Yeah,
maybe some of that. I think
Maybe AJ, you can refresh that. Maybe refresh that or something. It'll fix the mic. What in the meantime, Dev, we got a question from the chat for you from Flat Op Dion, and we've thrown this up here on the screen. Which wide receiver battle are you looking? How'd they say that? Looking up for? Which one are you excited about? Who you looking?
All of them, honestly. I'm not really too shaky on no receiver yet because I'm gonna study him. I'm gonna see what he does. I'm gonna go watch his college tape. I'm gonna go watch his overseas tape wherever he played anywhere else. I'm gonna go watch wherever he's played. I'm gonna watch him. So I gotta think honestly. Let me think. Let me not just be like that. Let me think.
Give it one.
What is it? I had that back to Terminator himself while you think about that.
Who other? Yeah. Let me just say Reese Horn. Yeah. He put that. You know, he. What did he say the other day on a little thing talking about? He ready for what or something? He said something. Yeah. Reese gonna get it, man.
He gave you.
Let's just say Reese Horn, baby. He had 3 touchdowns in the championship. Yeah. Let's just say Reese. I'm looking forward to Reese, man.
A little bulletin board material there, Dev. He gave you something?
Most definitely. You
okay.
know?
Speaking of the Vikings, we got another good question from the chat from Heroes Fate. Having lost to the Vikings in very close games for you guys, how much does that matchup define the outcome of your season? Would you call this a rivalry with the Vikings?
Yep, and I think this is the most important game. You know, our coach has been stressing that. We get them, we gonna go to where we want to go. That's what I think.
Awesome. Hey, AJ, let's see. How's your audio? Is your stuff back?
He's flipping his camera.
He's going to landscape. Also, all right. Okay. So we
You good, AJ?
Dev, I do have another question for you. You obviously back-to-back special teams player of the year. Pretty damn impressive. What makes it, and this is obviously coming from all of your success with the returns. Okay. What makes somebody so good at kickoff and punt returns? What is it specifically that allows you to have such success? I mean, because you really blow everyone else out of the water when it comes to this.
Oh, so I really worked with my coach, my first special teams coach in Leipzig. His name is not ringing the bell in my head right now. But as far as like being good on special teams, I think it's honestly a gift right now, bro. Because, you know, I never did this my whole life. I never did it in college. They didn't let me really do it in college. I don't know. And then when I went to Leipzig, I was working with Steve McShane. And then he was telling me, he was like, man, you could be real good at this. I was just learning how to catch the ball. He's like, I'm just learning how to. So Leipzig was my first year ever returning ever in my life. Like the year when I went to Leipzig and Milan. So I was just working on it. You know, seeing which way the wind blows with this. I'll tell you all the steps. Seeing which way the wind blows because you don't want to drop the ball. That's the first thing. The wind could be coming this way. The ball gonna drop this way. If the point of the ball is coming this way, it's dropping this way. Learning little stuff like that and learning gap schemes. So it's basically like playing running back. So, and the gap scheme, you know, everybody's lined up now. So once you find that hole, you get somebody to pull and stuff like that. You follow that gap and you gone. But honestly, bro, Sam Belkin, that was his name, Sam Belkin. There's somebody put it on the thing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
As far being the best special team, but I really you got to just want it. I want it. That's what it is. Every time I get the ball, I feel like I'm gonna score. I never felt like, it might stop me. It might stop me here. If you don't tackle me, I'm going to score the ball. Like that's just my mentality to be the best returner, things like that. If you don't stop me once I get into full speed and I'm head down, it's over. That's all I be thinking that's all I think, honestly.
You can see that when you watch it on tape, bro. You can see the mentality actually when you are returning some of these. Matt, you got another question?
Yeah, I mean, you can see it when you're playing on press coverage too. That twitchiness that comes in with your press coverage. But like, I wanted to expand just a little bit. You mentioned that you watch back into their college tape or into their old European tape or whatnot.
Yes,
How in depth do you go when you're facing a receiver one-on-one that you respect a lot? So someone like Reese Horn or another receiver, if you want to call a shot, another receiver in the league, how in depth do you go into them?
Well, I'll go in depth as far as his college. I probably couldn't find his high school stuff on Huddle. I probably could, but I can find his college years. I can find the years and the reps he did in the NFL. The years he did, I think he did the XFL or UFL, something like that. Anything like that, I will do anything. Write it down. Right. So I would study him the whole week, or however long I have to study him. If I feel like he's really going to be a problem and I'm not feeling like that, I'll do that. So as far as in depth, it's like what does he like to run on third down? What routes do they give him on first down? Where's the where are we at on the field at this time? Are we in scoring range? Are we at the 40? Can they throw a bomb right now? Is it second down? They're gonna take a shot. Is it first down? Is it first and 10? Or you feel me? Is it first and 10? But they're on a run right now, so they might just take a shot. You never know. Like they might be in a one back set. They might be in a two back set. They might be in a formation where he's in the slot now, to where he might want to run a corner out. They put guys like that. The Americans there. So it depends. It all really depends. So I really be studying him anywhere that he could be on the field. Any type of formation that I've seen, because they could run something last year. Vienna could run something last year one time, and I'll find it. And if they come in that formation the next year again, I'll know exactly what's going on and what's happening.
It's cool to hear how much of your game is mental and preparation. Obviously, you have all the physical gifts and the speed and the explosiveness, stuff like that. But a lot of the stuff that I'm hearing here is it's so much preparation, it's so much mentality, and you're winning that war inside in between the ears, and it's a really cool thing, man. You can see that in the way that you play.
You have to, I think you got to do that just to be a step ahead. Like, even though I'll do it on kickoff sometimes too. Like, if I look at a guy, like, there, like some guys put guys on special teams, he doesn't really play. I'll look like it's just like Bobby Boucher. I'll look. I'm like, he's not ready. I'm going that way. Like, he's not. He's gonna get blocked. I see it. He doesn't want to tackle today. I'm going that way, and I'm not. I'm going that way, and it happens basically.
Maxie, we got to get a clip of that with Devin, and then Bobby Boucher, a clip from the Water Boy, okay? And that should be on social media within 24 hours. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show. AJ as well. I don't know if you can hear us, AJ. All right, around. Guys,
go on.
Devin, AJ, we appreciate it, man, from both of you guys coming on the show. We're so excited to watch you play this year. Just two of the best players in this league, and we're excited, man. So thanks a lot. Now, go to the gym, both of you, and out-compete each other, okay?
Yeah, I got you, my boy. Appreciate y'all, bro, man.
Brother. All right. See you, man. AJ, we'll see you later.
See you soon, AJ.
You can hear us.